Welcome everyone, I'm Tim and this is the controller. Thanks for clicking on Fallout 4 Level 1 Far Harbor. Last time we were working on our prep work to make it on over to the Nakano residence and Far Harbor. We got a decent full set of power armor from Concord. Died a few times trying to get it, but overall I think it is worth it as we're going to want a full set of power armor. Today we will make it on over the rest of the way to the Nakanos and hopefully kick things off proper in Far Harbor while still being at level 1. But with that, let's jump into it. Now, as we're going, my game plan is going to be, since I'm already on the northern part of the map, just basically keep on trucking on over and hit up outpost Zamanja, or at least just north of it. And then from there, just keep heading along the border, as it should be relatively safe, all things considered. The Bethesda doesn't really like to put enemies right along the outskirts of the map. So that's what we're going to do. We'll see the fence coming up right there. That should be the edge of the map to where we can no longer go that way. To which then, we'll just start heading to the east, working our way. Shouldn't run into really too many more enemies or anything like that. There we go, can't go that way. Hang to the east, and even though there aren't enemies, there are usually a few items that can loot. There's like little campfire spots with, like a toolbox or a little trailer. So we'll make sure to hit those up on the way. And it would be nice to get a little bit more XP before the Nakanos, but I don't want to be pushing it too much because don't want to accidentally get pushed into level 2 before actually getting to Far Harbor. Heading past 10 Pines Bluffs now. They are dotted around that way just a little bit. So we are creeping up on outpost Zamanja. Haven't had any issues whatsoever so far. And the top building here is actually quite nice. You get another save point here. No issues whatsoever. You can look on down. Say hi to the raiders from afar. Be like, "Hi, Boomer. Nice to see you. Not gonna mess with you. You have power armor. So do I. But you are crazy, crazy tough." So let's get back in. Close the door. So we don't have any unwanted visitors. Get some cram, hot plate. May as well pick it up. There's really no reason not to at this point, as we do have the carry capacity and a little ammo box. But the main thing is having one more solid save point, and I also want to get it closer to nighttime again. We'll end up doing a 7-hour sleep. I will get the well-rested perk, so shouldn't be too big of a deal because I shouldn't be picking up much more XP from now until the Nakanos. But have a good solid save point. Back to evening. Things are looking good for a seagull here. And we can just continue on with our trip along the north part of the map and just keep heading east. Got another little shack just down here. Don't want to go in the water. It is irradiated. But nice scavenge settler in here. Get some bottle caps and just solid items here. Day tripper and chem box, more soap for the oil. Really, that is a better little cabin than up there. Now, with it being dark, should reset my map marker just so I make sure I'm heading in the right direction. We're going to be in firing distance of the raiders over there. So with it being dark, they shouldn't be able to see me, even though my sneak isn't very good. And we can just book on past them, and we'll snake just to the north of the recon bunker that Brandis is in. Unfortunately, we can't open that, as that would be a nice little loot spot on the way. Nice view here. Looks so pretty. Can't loot it on the way, but if we were able to open on up in there, there would have been a couple more fusion cores. So that's a little bit of a disappointment. Unfortunately, the map has kind of pushed me a little bit further south than I would like. So I am sitting right by the recon bunker. We don't want to go down that path. Now, there are a couple, probably 4 mines that I might be able to pick up without exploding, which would be handy, but I don't want to tick it off on the map. Hopefully we can do some just random mountain climbing here. We don't have to worry about fall damage with wearing the power armor, but just keep hammering the jump button as we head on up. Hopefully we can avoid most of the enemies dotted around in this area, as they won't be on this rock face. Got police protectron there. Don't remember who is in here. If it's just the police protectron. But since we are here, we can always sprint away if need be. That police protectron was highlighted in yellow, not red. Another bed we could sleep in. Get some vacuum tubes, and doesn't look like a whole lot else here. That's just a little psycho. Another little vantage point. Quite nice. But we gotta keep. We've gotten worked down here a little bit further than I'd like. We gotta work our way back to the north, so we don't have to worry about any enemies around here. So primarily head to the north while working a little bit further to the east as well. Just don't want to get sucked back down into the cliffs down there and end up on top of the recon bunker, as we are starting to come up to it right there. Just loop around that, and there we go. This is the path I'm looking for on the back side of the bunker. We can make it back up here, and from there it should be nice, smooth sailing. Although I am getting the brackets are closing in a little bit. Okay, who's detecting me? I don't like the cars and the trees. It's not a behemoth here, is there? I bet so. Going to detected. Somebody sees me. But they don't seem to care all that much about me. Though I hear a bear. Stay on these rock faces. Now we should be sitting pretty good. We are on the edge of the map again. No problem whatsoever. Can't go that way. Perfect. That's what I want. That's what I want to see. The last spot I'm wanting to hit up, which has some really good loot, is this trailer that just so happens to be kind of in the middle of nowhere. It is basically right where I had put the map marker right here. It has some good loot in it. Explosives, which is the main thing I want. Nice steamer trunk here. Molotov, fragmentation mine. Just good all-around items. Good loot chest there. Just right on the northern part of the map. As I'm definitely going to be wanting to rock a lot of explosives. Because the Molotovs, they're going to do really good work on the trappers. Everything in there, as they're going to be by far my most powerful damage output that I can do. Little different tactic than the level 1 Nuka World. Gonna want the power armor for my rad resistance, and just plain the explosives are gonna be huge for it to be able to get this all hopefully working as good as possible. Alright guys, we're almost there. Get hyped. We just have a few ghouls to sneak past, which is why I was wanting to have it be nighttime here. We are in the home stretch to the Nakanos. If the ghouls see me, I'll have to sprint, but even then, I don't know if that will be enough. And we got a bunch of ghouls laying down right there. Got the glowing one up out on the water. He won't be able to reach me as ghouls can't swim. Hello, Simon. Simon the Rock. Can't really pickpocket a rock too much. I don't want to be attacked. So just keep moving. No big deal. Ghouls are pretty oblivious. Make it around this corner. There we go. Burned through about 80% of a fusion core just on our journey out here. This was a long trek, much further than going to Nuka World from Sanctuary, but very, very doable to make it here. So now we just need to loot in the barn just a little bit and get the tape from Kasumi that shows she did in fact head on over to Far Harbor and show it to her parents, and we can hop in the boat and venture on over there, which would be very, very nice.
Damn it! Come in! I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Kenji, please. You've been at this for hours. Stop. You need sleep.
She's out there, Ray. Someone has her. They could be raiders, or gunners, or God knows what else.
So there we go. We have a key. Miscellaneous loot in here that we can just feel free to take. Nothing too crazy, but having the duct tape. Toothpaste, pretty light. Nice to have. And on the back side here, got grandfather's note. just basically saying where the key is for this safe. And there we go. Couple things of military grade duct tape and Kasumi's final holotape.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synthetic people, made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
There we have it. Kasumi has gone to Far Harbor to Synth Sanctuary as she is pondering whether she is a synth or not. Now we just talked to Kenji and his wife,
Who are you?
and we can
And
head
so,
on our
we
way.
don't have time for visitors or caravans or wherever you're from.
There we go. Got 300 bottle caps, which will be nice for doing bartering in Far Harbor. He told us to go find Kasumi, bring her on home, and we get to use his handy dandy boat here to venture on over to Far Harbor. So let's get cracking. As we're coming on into Far Harbor, you can see all the fog with the fog condensers. That will be very interesting. And we did in fact make it here while we were still level 1 Nakano residents. Didn't quite push us to level 2, which is what I wanted, as we are officially in Far Harbor now. Getting a couple level ups here. Getting a lot of level ups here, which will be very handy. And now at this point, we are officially Far Harbor. We've upped from level 1 to level 3. So that's good to start things off. I think first things first, we are going to have a big fight here. Let's get some demo expert going, and we're going to take Aqua Girl right off the bat. There's plenty of water here. Don't take any radiation damage from swimming. Can breathe underwater, which would be nice to just jump into, as no enemies will be able to attack us when we're underwater, at least not easily. All right, Avery, what do you got?
Lost? This is Far Harbor.
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall near the main gate. The hull never lets us down. Now follow me! Be careful on the hull, stranger. Don't
All right.
If you do, you might
So
not be able
this
to rescue
is
yourself.
actually, as far as I have ever made it into Far Harbor, I have done the battle with Captain Avery here, with them coming in.
Man the hull! Something's out there.
So this is going to be fun. There will be explosives coming in. We're going to want to top up our water and make sure that we get our Molotovs set, so we can start chucking those in, and want to be able to have a little bit of XP. So we'll just hit up some purified water, get topped back up, and hopefully we can handle this without getting without getting
Ain't a drink.
killed.
What the hell?
Eyes peeled, everyone.
Don't want to fall off.
Gate. Open the gate. I've got wounded out here.
There's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Just gonna leave him to die.
God, defend yourselves.
Ready all! Fire at will! Let's do this. Fighting time.
Yikes! Watch where you're throwing that, yo. There is too much going on. There is just exploding right at me.
Get up! Get up!
Oh, crud. Crud, crud, crud. Well, this could have gone better. I just fell off, and I'm not going to be able to get back in. Guess we're going to throw everything we can at it and cross our fingers and hope for the best, because we don't have a very good save point. Yikes. Die, young gulpers.
Hunters! Look out!
Am I able to just, like... I'm so screwed right now.
It's over.
No. Eyes on the fog. Something's coming.
Please, little rock outcropping, keep me safe.
Anglers!
Rally! Defend the hole!
Okay, they can take care of him.
We're clear.
All right. Well done, all. Open the gate.
That was it? I survived? Heck yeah. I was not expecting to survive that. I had a cutting board there. He's ready to cook himself up.
Never look a trapper in the eyes.
On the plus side,
Something else.
we'll be able to get some gulper innards and just a good assortment of stuff. Even some dead people here. Meat hook, hunting rifle. Not sure what all that stuff is, but we'll take it all. We can either sell it, and maybe there will be some good items in here to which can actually utilize instead of this 10mm. Very nice. Sorry that I'm just like looting all of your guys' bodies. And there we go. Carrying too much. That's okay. Avery, you should have let me back in.
Excuse me.
Need general supplies? Visit the bait shop.
Well, there we go. The first wave is done. We are in Bar Harbor. We can take a look on the map, or the quest log. Don't need to worry about out of time. Walk in the park, which will be the main quest line in search of Kasumi. Talk to Old Longfellow for our guide. Or we can just optional help the mariner or Cassie Dalton. Basically just help the citizens of Far Harbor get everything going, which won't be a bad idea. But first things first, I think we need to talk to Alan here, lighten our load a little bit, and hopefully get some really good supplies.
You. Hi.
Well, Alan had some pretty good stuff, and I was able to get rid of all the junk that I didn't want. I'm only going to be picking up a fusion core and a short radium rifle from him. We'll give this radium rifle a go. Does a little bit better damage, and of course the radiation damage, which will be nice to have. Fire rate is very similar to the 10mm. We don't have a whole lot of ammo for it, but we are hanging on to our 10mm pistol. We have 211 rounds of that. Something that would be very nice to have is this Admiral's Friend, doing the harpoon gun with the double damage if the target is at full health. That's 187. That would do really well. Not even that expensive. But I do believe in this run too, we're going to shy away from anything that is guaranteed legendary. We'll just pick it up in the field as we go, and hopefully we can get some good items from the luck of the draw. There is just a regular old harpoon gun as well. Fairly expensive. I mean, they do weigh a ton, but they do a lot of damage, especially early game. Get one of those, just be dealing gobs and gobs of damage with that. And he even has 124 harpoons, but they do weigh a lot, as you would expect. So that would really eat into my weight carry capacity. So I don't really want to do that a whole lot. But for now, that will be good. Just confirm that trade, and we can also go around. We got the last plank, the saloon over there. Got our just general store,
Protect your loved ones with my fine hand.
and we can just explore pretty much everything. Our power armor is gonna need a little bit of help. We lost both of our arms in that battle, and we're super close to losing a leg as well. So that's something I'm going to want to keep an eye on. We do have a lot of meat that we can cook up. We can cook that up right here. No problem, which will get us going really good. But as I was saying, this is actually as far as I have ever gone in Far Harbor. So I'm really excited to give this a full explore, and to do that with a level 1 difficulty challenge run. That is going to be so much fun. I'm really going to enjoy that. But I think I'll just wander around, see what else the shops have, cook up the meat, and we will go from there. We'll talk to the Mariner and also talk to Cassie. We picked up their quests. We just have to eliminate the feral ghouls for Cassie. And Hull Breach is getting the power tools for the Mariner. So a couple things that we can do. I also talked to the doc. He said that I could take a look here at Andre.
Let's take a look.
And gonna need intelligence 8 plus or medic 2 required to heal him. Let's just improvise a treatment, see what happens. But insufficient, so we are close to the intelligence overall, which we are taking a debuff right now. So I think if we just do a little drinking, and that should be pretty much enough to get it going, but might have to come back to that. However, as I was doing some cooking, we gotta level up, and as we are flirting with our weight capacity, I think it's time to take Lone Wanderer, get that carry capacity up by 50 with 15% less damage. Very solid perk there. So with that, we just have to go talk to Old Longfellow, and while we're in last plank, we can rent a room and then have a good save point for in Far Harbor. We got our good save point, and we are now up to following Longfellow. Now, he does tend to lead you along some tough routes, trappers, different things like that. Also have to deal with the fog. But I don't think I have to worry about the rads of the fog.
Fresh ones. Trappers ahead. When the bullets start flying, find cover. Keep your head down if you want to live.
I think Longfellow can handle it, and the radiation I'm not too concerned about with the good old power armor that we are rocking. Now, if my voice does sound a little off, I am battling a little bit of a cold right now. So hopefully that won't be too much of a detriment, but really excited about trying out this new radiation rifle. Let Longfellow deal with all that. Terrible throw. Okay, not a huge fan of the scope on this. I probably shouldn't have grabbed that. This 10mm, that could do some good work. A long ways out. Let's try to light them up a little bit.
Thought this would be easy, did you?
Okay, where are you guys at? Burning through a lot of my Molotovs. Getting hit plenty too. Maybe I shouldn't have followed Longfellow. I mean, I know I am level 1, but he's way out there. Alright, well, did some of these fall into the water? Where are the corpse? One was like right on top of me. Yeah, there we go. Okay, what are they rocking? They just have... Alright, normal leather armor. And it took me forever to kill them. So that's going to be a bit of a problem. Let's try the scoped hunting rifle. Oh, actually,
You're not half bad in a scrap.
yeah.
Figured I'd have to take care of a lot of them. Might just make a proper Far Harbor woman out of you.
Well, I certainly didn't do a whole lot there,
See, the fog can do a number on you.
but I appreciate your
Does something
vote of confidence.
Trappers were mean to begin with.
I'm trying to decide whether coming at night is good for my stealth, or if that won't actually end up helping me all that much. Just keep an eye on my health bar. See what Longfellow has to say as he starts leading us around.
There's someone or something else here.
Oh yeah. Ah, ghouls. Ghouls are a little easier. Yeah, he can kill those really quick.
Here's the mountain trail. Stick to this and make it to Acadia. Game trails just across the road, so don't be surprised if we got local wildlife to deal with.
So he says just have to head on up. Alright. Now, my overall plan with Far Harbor will be complete and discover basically as much as possible. But I'm thinking that we'll hopefully not die from some vicious wolves. These guys are tough. Jiminy crickets. Alright. Okay, they are taking me down. I'm not properly kitted for this, really. Got the armor, but don't have the damage output. I'm gonna have to work on that. Die, wolf, die. Okay, can't believe I have to crit him. How are you missing? How are you missing? Still in danger. Why am I still in danger? Another wolf over there. You got this, right, Longfellow? Oh, nice.
Them puppies. We grow everything extra mean on the island. Still got a ways to go.
Okay, so I'm not liking my decision of following him. I need better damage output.
They usually stick to the deep fog. This we steer clear, but you never know.
If I don't aim down the sight with this radium rifle, maybe we'll be sitting a little bit better. Get a little better DPS out of it. So yeah, what I was saying is that I'm planning on kind of following along the storyline for what the game naturally wants you to do for exploring. Go with Longfellow, do the Mariner and Cassie quests, which will discover a good chunk of the island, and hopefully go from there. Just do some basic exploring too, because that is always a good time as well. He's starting to give us a little recap of the island. We should really coordinate our talking a little bit there. You talk when I'm not, I talk when you aren't. Maybe I'll get a little better. Do I even have a map marker for Acadia? Not even entirely certain where I have to get to. So, just keep following along.
What was that?
Oh no.
Gulper. Small gulper. The ones in these parts.
Oh, come on.
Now the big
And a Mirelurk.
they can
Mirelurk and Gulper. You got this, right, Longfellow?
good thing you don't see too many of them.
Are they gonna fight each other? They are. Alright. Get some good Mirelurk on Gulper action going. Good work. Good work. I'm not actually sure who's going to win that battle. Or who ends up needing a little bit of help.
We're just getting warmed up here.
Alright, looks like the Mirelurk's won. You're not supposed to be able to reach me. Hey! Hey, you're not supposed to be able to reach me. Alright, I'm about out of ammunition. Yikes. Let's get some meat out of the deal. And a comfy pillow. Be able to rest rest my head nicely. Where are you at? Alright. Let's roll out. See if I can use up the rest of my ammunition. Guess if he's not sneaking, I really don't need to be sneaking.
We ain't alone.
Oh, what are we dealing with? Oh, ghoul. I can handle a ghoul. I think. Right, one right behind me. Goodbye, ghoul. Burning through my power armor cores. Right. I am really digging the fog at night. It sure makes it really creepy. Really interested to see how this will actually look during the daytime too. I bet it will look really, really nice. What do we got?
Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move on.
Alright, so just a child of Adam. Got the nucleus on
Air's clean.
the map.
No fog. Acadia's not too far now.
So they do not like Acadia. Ah, no fog. Yeah, it looks like we are at Acadia. Better and better. There we go. We're actually almost pushed up into the next level.
And we've arrived. Acadia, whiskey's running low. Better find some more, and soon.
Oh, there we go. One of the main reasons I did want to follow Longfellow is that he has one of the early settlements to be able to get right next to... Ooh, sweet. Look at all that XP. He has one of the early settlements right next to the Far Harbor. So that is going to be really nice. Be able to drop off a lot of my junk. Can start having a good solid place to sleep without having to run into the last plank. So really happy about that. And we made it to Acadia. Beautiful night sky overlooking here. And I think now is a good time to do a level up. As I don't know what's going on with the level ups. We get all that XP and it looks like we're going to be leveling up tons and tons. But must be we ended just shy of leveling up to level 6. Not exactly sure what's going on. So after dealing with all those animals, we're going to want to up our damage output. Demolition Expert 2 will be really nice when we can get up to that at level 10. Get that throwing arc. I'm not sure what I want to do if I got my 10mm so I could go gunslinger, or I could head on over to the rifleman route, which I probably will want to do. But I guess for now, we'll just do the first rank of sneak. Get that taken care of. And I know that there are going to be some tripwires and mines coming up, so definitely want to get a couple more ranks of sneak and just to be able to sneak around the island a little bit better. But there we have it. Reached Acadia. I think this is going to be a good place to end it right here. Next time we will kick on off discovering Acadia, hopefully finding Kasumi, and we can proceed onward from there. But thanks for watching, and thanks for joining, and until next time, powering off.